So hello everyone, welcome to yet another video. This is Matthew Johnson. In our video today I'll be talking about how Dvprogram green card is expensive, or how much you need for you to process the whole process. I mean, like from the interview stage up to when you get your green card with you. So I'll be talking about all the fee or all the steps you have to pay for before you get your green card and before like you complete the whole step. Okay, so with that being said, if you haven't subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's talk about this. So welcome back. I'll be straightforward to the point. For the DV category, when you're making your application, it's all free. When the results are out, it's always free to check your results, and even if you are selected, it's free to continue to submit your DS260. Up to that point, everything is all free. Now, how many steps, or where does the first fee, or where is the first step for you to make some payment? To start with, we have 3 payments to be made before you get the green card. Okay, the first payment comes when you are scheduled for an interview. So before you attend the interview, you have to go for the medical checkup, and that's where the first payment comes, and I'll be talking about that. The second one comes at the interview stage. For you to attend an interview, at the interview day, you're gonna pay a certain amount of money, you as the main applicant, and also for your relatives. Okay, and the third payment comes after you pass the interview. You have to pay for the green card processing fee. So those are 3 sets of payments that I'll be talking about in this video. And to start with, I'll be starting with the first one, and this is the first payment you should make. And this is after being scheduled for an interview. You have to book an appointment with the recommended medical facility for you to go take some medical examination. Okay, so how does this happen? I'll try to be as quick as possible. Once you get your second newsletter, that's the interview appointment letter, you'll have information about date, time, and location where you should attend your interview. Okay, but before attending the interview, you need to schedule a medical examination with a recommended healthcare facility by the local US embassy. Okay, so how do you even know? You have to check on their website and see which is the recommended healthcare for you to go to. So once you get to know where you have to go, you need to contact them and let them know you've been sent by the US embassy to go ahead and book an appointment with them for the medical examination for the US embassy. Of course, they are aware of that. They are aware of the whole story, so they'll give you directions, what you need. Then they'll give you they'll book you an appointment, so you'll have the location, the time to attend the interview, and the date. And they'll also let you know the documents you need to carry for the medical examination. Up to that, now we go up to the amount of money you need. So if your case is for a single applicant, then that's easy, and it always range around $300 US. Okay, remember, each local US embassy, whatever country you guys are, they might have different method of payment. Of course, they will accept the dollar currency, and they might accept the local currency, but before you do that, make sure you contact them to know about the method of payment. Okay, some of them, or most of them, do accept the cash. Some request the for you to have a bank check or something, or money transfer, whatever. So before you attend, let them know, or get some information from them on the mode of payments. Okay, so for each one of you, if your asking case number is for like a single case, then that's around 200, around 300. It might be a little bit low, or maybe even more, depending with the situation, or depending with some years, sometimes it go a little bit high. Okay, and also the other thing that makes this fee fluctuate is about the vaccination you people have got for like the last 6 months before you attend the interview. If you might have taken some vaccines maybe then your fee might be a little bit low compared to someone who haven't. So when you attend the interview, they'll ask you a couple of questions to know how many vaccines you've got in like the last 6 months. So, and if you have had vaccines in the last 6 months, then you need to carry with you some documentation that proves about those vaccines. Okay, so if you haven't, you don't have to worry about that. They are aware and they know what to give you. The number of vaccines, that's what count to amount of money you'll have for that examination, medical examination. Okay, and this applies to those who goes there as a couple, as a whose case is like a family or a couple, maybe like a family with kids. Each one of you, whoever is traveling with you to the US embassy, they have to be scheduled for one medical examination. Everybody, everyone who's traveling to the USA, okay? And every one of you has to pay their medical fee. So you might find like there's a difference between an adult from that one of a child. And as I said, it all depends with the number of vaccines you people are taking. So what do you expect there? Most of the time they have to do the blood test, they have to take the urine test, and also they will take the x-ray scan, mostly for people who are about 15 years. Okay, so those are the 3 things they do. And remember, they will just do it in one day, and the results will be sent. Most of the time they send it straight to the embassy, but sometimes they might give you the results in an envelope, of which you don't have to open. You should take it with you at the embassy interview, and the personnel involved at the embassy interview are the ones to open it. Okay, so if they give you an envelope, make sure you don't open it, don't interfere with it, let the embassy staff personnel work on it. Okay, so that's the first payment, and this can fluctuate from different case to one person to the other. Okay, but roughly per head is around $300 US. Okay, so let's go to the second one. After you pay the first one, that's the medical examination, then you proceed to this interview, and at the interview date, that's where you pay the second payment, and this is around $330 US per head. Per head, I mean for everyone who is attending the interview. You are a group of like 5 people, then each one of you has to pay $330 US. Okay, what I believe is like they do accept US dollars. At the same time, they might accept the local currency. So before again you attend the interview, make sure you contact the embassy to know which mode and what currency do they accept. Okay, so, and I always advise people, maybe carry some extra cash, just in case sometimes the currencies do fluctuate, go ups and down. So carry some extra cash just in case. So at the embassy interview date, that's where you pay the second payment, and this is $330 US per head. I mean, for everyone who is attending the interview, who is intending to move to the US. Okay, whatever is a kid for like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, doesn't matter. Everyone, each one of you, $330 US. Well and good. Once you pass the interview, the third payment comes in. And remember, the third payment is about paying the green card processing fee. Green card, of course, is just like a normal card, like an ID card. For them to process that card for you, they require you to pay for it. And this goes to $220 US each. So if you are a family of like 5, you can do the calculations, $220 each. So you're out there, make your calculation according to your case or your situation. But something good about the US green card processing fee is that it's not a must for you to pay that date. You can actually pay it after you arrive in the US, but I'll be explaining more about this. So what happened is that once you pass the interview, they give you some papers, to show you passed the interview and etc. That's aside. They give you another paperwork. This paperwork talks about how you're gonna pay the USA green card fee, USA green card processing fee. These people have something to do like DOS number and case number. So it's always and it's only done online. You make these payments online, okay? You don't have to pay cash to someone or anyone. You do it, you make the payments online. The paperwork they give you explain you step by step on how you're gonna go ahead and make the payments online, so that once you make the payment while you are still in your country, the payment will be received by the USIS in the USA and they will start processing your green card. So once you're already here, it won't take you long to receive your green card. But if you decide to pay the green card processing fee after you arrive in the USA, then trust me, that's when they're gonna start processing your green card, and it might take a little bit long for you to receive the green card compared if at all you paid when you're back at home. Okay, I hope that makes sense. The area you pay, the area your green card will be processed, and the area your green card will be mailed to you. And the later you pay, the later you receive your green card. Okay, so those are the three major payments you have to make for you to receive your green card. Remember, the first one comes at the medical examination fee, the second one interview fee, and the third one is after you pass the interview. It's $220 for the green card processing fee. And remember, all those fees, the first one, second, and third, they are all non-refundable. And most especially the medical and the interview fee, because at this level, you won't process, in case you fail the interview, you won't have to process to pay, you won't progress to pay the green card processing because you already failed the interview. But if you pass the interview, that's when the third one comes. But the first two, that's the medical and the interview fee, those are non-refundable fee, and if you fail the interview, then it's not refunded. And also, if you fail at the medical examination, then again, you won't be refunded your money. So this is just to let you know what's going on there, so you can prepare yourself, and I hope everything will be smooth as it should be. So those are the three payments. Make sure you're ready for them. So I always say to people, like, have around around 1,000 US dollars, and trust me, that would be more than enough to do the whole process for a single person. Okay, so if you have a couple of you, like your group of youth, then you might need a lot of money. Okay, so check out your case, check out your situation, and then you can do the calculations and get ready before you attend the interview. So I know you guys can see, USA green card, it's not free. You have to pay for it, but it's kind of hidden fees here and there, but trust me, they are worth it. So thank you for watching this video. See you in our next one as we try to explain or answer some question you guys drop from the comment section. Remember, if you have some private question, any situation you are at, hit me on my social media accounts, as you can see on the screen right here, and I'll be more than happy to help you out. And with that being said, thank you for watching this one, and see you in our next one.